Greetings from South Korea. I am Adang, Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. Korea's first local elections of the Lee Jae-myung administration began on Friday as early voting kicked off at 6 a.m. There are around 3,570 early voting locations nationwide, and eligible voters can cast their ballot nationwide regardless of their address, but they must bring a valid government-issued ID. On the first day of early voting, the turnout rate reached a record high 11.6%, 1.42 percentage points above the previous election in 2022, with 5.18 million voters casting their ballot nationwide. Jeollanam-do province in the southwest saw the highest voter turnout rate. President Lee Jae-myung and First Lady Kim Hye-kyung were among those who took part in early voting for the June 3rd local elections on Friday. At around lunchtime, they went together to a polling station in Seoul's Dongnogu district, near the presidential office. They cast ballots for the Gyeong district based on their registered home address. Ballots were also cast today by Prime Minister Kim Min-seok. The United States and Iran have tentatively agreed to a 60-day memorandum of understanding to extend their ceasefire and launch talks on Iran's nuclear program. Citing U.S. and regional sources involved in the mediation, Axios reported Thursday local time that most terms have been settled on as of Tuesday. Still, U.S. President Donald Trump has yet to sign off on the deal, and Iran has not officially confirmed its acceptance. The proposed MOU would ensure free passage through the Strait of Hormuz, and Iran would be required to clear all mines within 30 days. Iran would pledge not to pursue nuclear weapons, with initial talks focused on Tehran's highly enriched uranium and enrichment activities during the 60-day period. A draft of the National Defense Authorization Act submitted by the U.S. House of Representatives for the fiscal year 2027 contains strengthened restrictions on the use of funds to reduce the number of U.S. Forces Korea troops. Released by the House Armed Services Committee Chairman Mike Rogers on Friday, the NDAA for fiscal year from October this year to September next year says that no funds authorized under the Act may be obligated or expended for the purpose of reducing the number of U.S. troops stationed in South Korea below 28,500. The new draft also specifies that no funds provided under the Act or any other funds made available during fiscal years 2026 or 2027 may be used to reduce the number of U.S. troops stationed in South Korea. Samsung Electronics has begun shipping samples of its latest high-bandwidth memory chip, becoming the first in the industry to supply 12-layer HBM4E samples. The chip giant said it has started delivering the latest memory chip to major clients, following the launch of mass production for HBM4 in February. Samsung said the new HBM4E offers faster speeds and greater bandwidth than its predecessor, while also improving capacity and energy efficiency. It added that mass production and supply will move forward in line with customer schedules following the sample rollout. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.